Dressed too cute this time, but guess no one's got a flawless sense of style. Lights up every time.
Hey, welcome to Set Your Day with Dr. J. Man, I am so excited that you are here with us. We're going to talk about walking in favor, blessing, and increase. So, what we're claiming is that you are God's F.B.I agent. We're going to be looking at that from the life of Joseph. You're going to love this. This was a game changer for my life when I discovered it in the scriptures way back when I was $180,000 in credit card debt, owed more money on my car than what it was worth, had no money in the bank whatsoever, was living in my mother-in-law's house. And I discovered this dynamic of becoming God's FBI agent. Oh, you're going to want to stay tuned. Before we do that, hey, I want to ask you a favor. All of those of you who are out there, I need your help. My financial fast track book, How to Experience Abundance, Accelerate Results, and Eliminate Bad Debt, as many of you know, it's out. But what I need you to do, those of you who have bought the book already from us or whatever source that you got it from, I need you to go to Amazon and give me a review on the book. Listen, the more reviews I can get, the more Amazon will begin to share this with other people all over the world. So I'm asking you, if you've got the book, it's touched your life, it's blessed your life. We gave it to you. So if you could just do us a little favor and we could reap a harvest from you of going to Amazon and just giving us a review. We will post a link down below. Some of those of you who are watching by replay later on in the day. So all you have to do is click it and go straight to that page. So if you could do that for us, man, we would appreciate it. And listen, we're getting ready to end this, and I've got my Well Tribe stuff on. And when you sign up for this book, right, you get a free 30-day test drive of my Wealth Tribe. Wealth Tribe is all about bringing together highly successful people who are spiritual, they love God, but at the same time, right, they want to be successful. They want to be God's next multimillionaires. And this is a group of people I'm investing time in. We have a monthly coaching call with me. We have a 1-year training program. Literally, we laid out a 1-year training program to help you begin to think and set your mind like a multimillionaire. See, it's mindset first, then it's heart set. Then after heart set, then things become a habit. And when things become a habit, then you start attracting right people, right resources, opportunities in your life. And then you step into the millionaire lifestyle. But it all starts up in here. And Wealth Tribe gives you the 3 pillars you need to climb your multi-million-dollar wealth mountain, because it's a mountain. You want to reach the summit to achieve your financial goals. And so that is available. Once you get this book, that 30-day trial is available. And then here's the cool thing. If you like it, it's normally $83 a month to be a part of this tribe. If you enjoy it on the first 30 days, what happens is you get it for half off. You get it for $39 a month after that. Man, I want you, if you are a follower of me, if you have been reading my books, following with us, I want you to be a part of the Wealth Tribe community so you can become the next Joseph in your generation, in your family. You know, the scriptures talk about Joseph, and it says that when his brothers came to him, they didn't even recognize who he was because his life had changed. so drastically. Oh man, he was really wealthy. He was dressing like it. He was living like it. He his life was totally different than his family's, and his family like, who is this guy? We don't know who he is. That's what God can do in your life, right? If you'll just do and follow the success principles that I'm teaching you, I guarantee you. So if you haven't got the book, get the book so that you can become part of Wealth Tribe. You get that free 30-day test drive. That's an $83 value. Then if you want to stay on after that, you can cancel if you want. But if you say, man, I know we're going to deliver some great stuff. Every month we just deliver great stuff. You're gonna get a weekly um, growth program from us with links. Okay, go listen to this. We want you to develop your leadership here. Here's what you need to develop for leadership. Here's what you need to develop for your confidence. Here's what you need to develop for your money. Those are the three pillars that we have in Wealth Tribe. You gotta get more confident. You gotta have more leadership skills. Meaning, when I say leadership, I mean you got to be more relational. Some of you are not going to the next level. You need to go because you have relational issues. You have problems connecting with people and problems getting people on your side to help you on your dream that God has for you. And then the third step in, you got to get your wealth right. You got to get your money right. So I'm hoping that some of you will go ahead and join with us. We are excited about Wealth Tribe and what's going on there, and we have some awesome testimonies. So I hope you join it. I hope you join in, and please, again, please go to Amazon and help us out. We will appreciate it. Let's dive into this dynamic: a favor, blessing, and increase. And we want to just start off again by reminding you from verse 2. It says, the Lord was with Joseph, just like God is with you. He said he'd never leave you, nor will he forsake you. Isn't that good news, right? That's a great morning to start our day. God is with me. When you walk into any room, I want you to remember God is with you. That should change your attitude of when you walk into that room, correct? Right? Think about that. Think about that. And so God is with you. And I'm always conscious of that. Whenever I get ready to walk into a room, I always think God is with me. Forces me to push my chest out, stand up straight. Causes me to walk into a room with confidence. I was just at a meeting, and this lady, and it was like a lot of successful people, and this lady just walks up to me. She says, "Hey, I want to hire you to come speak at my event in Fort Lauderdale or Miami in September." I'm like, "Really?" I'm like, "You don't even know who I am, do you? Do you know who I am?" "No, I don't know who you are." She said, "But I've been watching you for the last 3 days." She said, "You are one of the most confident men that I've ever seen." I'm like, "Wow, thank you. I appreciate that." She says, "Well, I have my business. I do a lot of. I basically have this organization that that the people who she has this organization with guys who do inspections for homes." And so the guys who have like their own business doing home inspections for people who sell their homes, um, she runs this whole organization that is an association of these guys. And she says, "Yeah, my men lack confidence, and I just saw it. Said, man, my men need what you have." I'm like, "Wow, that's pretty cool, right?" And where does that come from? In myself, every time I walked into that room, God's walking in with me. So God was with Joseph, and he was a successful man. You walk with God, you get on his side, you become successful. God likes hanging out with successful people. And he was in the house of the Egyptian. And his master saw that the Lord was with him, and that the Lord made all he did to prosper in his hand. So Joseph found what? Favor. Joseph found favor. I want you to post that down below. Number one, FBI agents. Number one, favor. Hmm. He found favor in his sight and served him. Then he made him overseer over his house, and all that he had he put under his authority. Awesome. Now watch this. So it was from the time that he had made him overseer of his house and all that he had that the Lord blessed. Write that down. Post that down below. Blessed. So we got a word favor. We got this next word blessed. FB. Favor, blessing. Now let's go on. And the Lord blessed the Egyptian's house for Joseph's sake. Wow. God blessed a heathen. God blessed a person who wasn't even following him. Wow. Well, if God had blessed somebody who's not following him, how much more does God want to bless you? Come on. Come on. God wants to bless us. He blessed the Egyptian's house for Joseph's sake, and the blessing of the Lord was on all that he had in the house and in the field. And what did that blessing cause Pharaoh to do? His income increased. Everything about what he had, Pharaoh had increased because the blessing of God was upon that place. Verse 6. And thus he left, talking about Pharaoh or Potiphar. I keep saying Pharaoh for whatever reason, because that's later on. Because, right, Potiphar left all he had in Joseph's hands, and he did not know what he had except for the bread in which he ate. Now Joseph was a handsome in form and in appearance. Wow. Increase. Do you see that last one? That's increase. Joseph, or wait a minute, Potiphar. I got to get this straight. It's early this morning. Give me a break, all right? I'm just so taken by this story. It's so awesome because Potiphar, right, was super wealthy, man. This guy is super wealthy, super blessed. And he literally turns over everything he has. Everything he has. Now Joseph has a right to it. Wow. Wow. Increase. What happened in Joseph's life? He found favor. The blessing of God came upon him. And the result of the blessing of God on his life is he increased. That's why I say you are God's FBI agents. And man, when I saw these little 3 points, favor, blessing, and increase, my wife and I, we began to believe God for these 3 elements in our life to begin to manifest. And we would decree it, we would declare it, we would thank God for it in advance. But remember, there's also things that Joseph did to find favor. So he didn't just claim it, he found it because he served, because he solved problems. He was a problem solver. Because he stood out from the crowd. You know, it says here, it makes us, just gives us a little point, right? That it said that he was handsome in form and in appearance. So Joseph understood another little important thing, right? Is to look nice, to always be aware that my appearance is important. See, a lot of people, they just go to work and they just throw on clothes and throw on a t-shirt, throw on a pair of jeans and throw on a pair of shoes and they go to work. You see it today. My wife says it all the time. She says it's amazing. It's amazing as I'm out and she's goes to the mall or she goes shopping and she does her errands at the dry cleaners or whatever. She says, you know what? It's amazing when and she's talking from a woman perspective. She says it's amazing when I go out and I see how women go to work. They don't put on makeup. They don't do their hair. They just put their hair back and pin it up because they don't want to take the time to make their hair look nice in the morning. And she said, they dress the way they dress for work is amazing. And it's really cool because I want you to think about this. The standards are so low today. It's easy to find favor. All you got to do is actually, do your hair, put on a little makeup, get up and dress like you're a kingdom millionaire instead of dressing like you're a hobo. Because see, people see you before they choose to favor you. And they make opinions of you based on their perception when they first see you. When they first see you, I call it 7-Eleven. The 7-Eleven gas station? Well, uh, the first time someone sees you, they're making 11 evaluations about you when they first see you. So your appearance is very, very important, shaping how you stand out in your day. If you're going to stand out with your boss, if you're going to stand out with clients, if you're going to stand out with the customers, you got to make sure that you're looking sharp. You're doing the little extra that causes you to say, "Man, what is it about you?" I hate to refer back to this meeting. I was doing some training with a lot of successful people, and I remember one lady invites me to this conference that she didn't even know who I am, and I said, "Do you know?" She said, "You're confident. I want you to talk to my men about confidence." I said, "Do you actually know who I am?" She's like, "No." I'm like, "I am America's #1 confidence coach." She said, "You got to be kidding." I'm like, "No." Then another person, and I had two men. They said, "Man, dude, you are the sharpest dresser in this whole place. You are the sharpest dresser." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm like, "Oh, I thank you very much." But I'm like, because I'm conscious of the fact that of my dress, of my outer appearance. And what happens is many times, I think spiritual people leave some practical things out of this equation. And spiritual people just want to claim, "Hey, I'm God's FBI agent." Now, I believe in declaration. I believe in decreeing a thing. I claim that I will find favor. I will be blessed. I will increase. I pray that prayer every single day of my life. But I also exercise the practical principles that I need to find favor. And one of those things is my appearance, making sure my appearance when I'm out in the marketplace projects that I'm a person of excellence, that I'm somebody going somewhere and you need to know who I am. And I just want to warn you because people say, "Well, the Lord knows my heart." Well, yeah, that's what the Bible says. It says God looks at the heart, but then the next part of the scripture says what? Man looks on the outward appearance. Man's making judgments. Well, it's not fair. Well, okay, all right. Nobody said life is fair. Who said? Who said? Where do you find that? Life is fair. You don't find life is fair in here. Life doesn't care. It doesn't care. The world system, it doesn't care about fairness. Fairness. It doesn't care about fairness. operates and functions by principles. Once you get the principles down, now you start seeing some results in your life. So you always, my rule of thumb for dress is I always want to be one notch above everybody else, and I never want to, I never want to really outdress. I don't like that really. I don't want to outdress the person in charge of the event. Or like, right? So like if my boss wears a suit and a shirt underneath, a dress shirt underneath, but doesn't wear a tie, I don't want to be coming there. I'm wearing a suit and a tie, right? I don't want to trump that person who's in authority of over me, but I definitely want to trump the people who are below him, right? Because I'm trying to stand out in a crowd, and so that's just my mentality. And so really, I think I would just want to challenge all of you that take a look at your appearance. Seriously. I mean, take a look at your appearance and sometimes think, well, maybe my life's not going. Sometimes we want to come up with these big, lofty reasons of why you're not blessed, why you're not prospering, why things aren't working out for you. And sometimes, well, it's the devil. Well, it's my husband. Well, it's the president of the United States. Well, it's this. Well, it's that. Maybe it's just maybe it's just as simple as you need to do your hair every morning and look your best and put some makeup on. You need to stop dressing like a poor person with holy jeans and a t-shirt that has some coffee stains on it. Maybe it's just as simple as that. And isn't it interesting though, really? Isn't it interesting to notice how like dress our dress is a reflection of our mentalities. So it's like, oh, what's in style now is like slobby dressing. That's what's in style. And you're like, like even have you noticed like it's kind of I chuckle, like it's kind of funny. Like one of the styles is men wearing like I mean these are like speakers on stages, right? Pastors of churches. They got jeans on, then they got work boots on. They got they wear those ugly. I got some. I use those to work out in the yard, not to speak on stage and try to lift other people up to higher levels in life. I don't wear my work boots out on a stage. Uh, but that's like in style. So people wear jeans and those what are they? The tan work boots. You see how everything's like it's like it's like the mentality of everybody is middle class and poor. So now that's cool. Middle class, dressing like a middle class person, living like poor people. That's the majority. So we all gonna bring down our dress to fit inside of the side of this culture that's anti-successful. Just telling you, it's interesting, isn't it? It's interesting how your mindset goes, so goes your dress set, right? And so when you have a mindset of wealth and success, you dress for success. That principle will never, ever change, my friend. And my time is up. I've ranted long enough. Just post down below. You gotta dress for success. Yes, God looks at your heart, but man looks on the outward appearance. And when you dress for success, you're telling other people, I am going somewhere. And when you tell other people you're going somewhere, they want to jump on the train. Hey, so glad that you're watching. I want to say hi to Destiny. Hey, Mary, I see you're on. Hey, Ruby Vine, good to see you this morning. Great to have you. Janice Rhodes, good to see you. Good to see Helen Hines. Hey, good to see you. We got the Hines sisters on. I'm not sure if the other Ruby's your sister or not. We got Ro on. We got Angela Grasper. Hey, Angela, good to see you. We got Mary. Good to see you. So good to see all of you and all of you who watch by replay. This is what we do for Set Your Day. Help me grow this. Go up top and hit the share. All right. Hit the share. Don't be a consumer. Be a contributor. Help somebody else today. And thank you so much. Just a little plug. Don't forget to go over to Amazon. All my posse out there, go to Amazon. Give me a review of Financial Fast Track. A great one, a positive one. Now, if you don't like it, go over to Dave Ramsey's book and post something bad about it. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah. Oh man, I know. I need help. Y'all need to pray for me. Y'all need to pray for me. Oh, so I'm out of here. Talk to you later. I got to go work out at the gym, so that's why I got this. I got my see. I'm dressed. That's good illustration. Say, well, look at you today, man. You got a hat on. I'm dressed to go somewhere. When you look at me and you see I have my tennis shoes on down here, I got shorts on. I got my hoodie on because it's cold in the gym. I don't know what it is about Planet Fitness. They keep it so cold. So I always wear a hoodie in the gym. Well, if you see me walking and you look at me and how I dress, what's my dress say? It said, he's going to the gym. If you look at a lady and she's got a wedding dress on, you say she's going to a wedding. He's got a tuxedo on. He's going to a wedding, right? Your dress reveals that where you're going, that you're going somewhere, right? If your kid has his baseball uniform on, you say, "Oh, they're going to play baseball." Your dress is communicating and telling people where you're going in life. Make sure it's great. You say, "Well, no, you don't have to spend a ton of money. Just do the simple things and look nice." Okay? Watch and see how blessing will come on your life, how increase. Joseph was handsome in appearance. He walked in favor, blessing, and increase. Let's say that together as we close out our day. I walk in favor, blessing, and increase today. Yes, look for it, expect it to come in your life. Dress like it, talk like it, act like it, think like it, and watch. Things will manifest for you. God bless you. Share this. All right. Talk later.